Welcome. In this video I'm going to go over the process of setting up a RAM disk on a Raspberry Pi. So the Raspberry Pi I'm using right now is a Raspberry Pi 4 with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and I'll put a link in the description to the model I'm using, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. I'll also put a link to my Raspberry Pi playlist in the description, and I have a bunch of other Raspberry Pi videos there. So what a RAM disk is where you set up your computer to use part of your RAM as a disk. So it's a lot faster than using a flash drive, SSD, any of that. It's so much faster, but it's temporary, so when you reboot it goes away. Now since a Raspberry Pi uses flash memory, the flash memory can wear out. So say you were setting up a webcam and you had a web browser, and say you had a camera that was writing a file to a directory every second. You could make new files or overwrite the old file, but that's going to wear on the SD card or the flash memory. With a RAM disk, you could put the image on there and serve it up, and it would just all happen in RAM, wouldn't cause any wear to the drive. Now you would lose the files, but if you don't need to keep the files, it's a good option. So I'm going to be setting this up on a graphical interface, but you can also do this on the console. So I'm going to open up a terminal, and the first thing I'm going to do is type free. So this tells me how much RAM I have. So I have 4 gigabytes of RAM. I'm using 164 megabytes, and I have 3.4 gigabytes free. And then I have swap here. So I want to disable this swap. So I also forgot to mention that I'll put a link in the description of my website where I'll have the commands of typing them in, so you don't have to type them right off my screen. You can actually copy and paste them. So I'll clear my screen. I'll type sudo space dphys -swap file space swap off. Now if we type free, we'll see the swap is 0 now, and I'll press up twice and I'll change this command to say uninstall. We still have 0 there. Then I'll type sudo space update -rcd and then dphys -swap file space remove. Clear my screen. Then I'll type sudo apt remove space dphys -swap file. I'll hit yes. I'll clear my screen. So now we know the system's not using any swap. Next I want to create a mount point to mount the RAM disk. So I want to type sudo space mkdir space -p space /mnt/RAM disk. So the P in there keeps make directory from having any errors. So actually if I change this and I had another directory here, it would create all 3 directories if any of them are missing. But also I can run this again and it won't give me an error. If I take the P out, it'll give me an error there and say the directory is already created. So I like to use P. So I'll clear the screen. Now I'm going to change the permissions. So if I type ls space -l space /mnt, you'll see we have the RAM disk here. It's owned by root. So I want to say sudo space chown space -r space pi:/pi, so that should be your user and group, space /mnt/RAM disk. And now if I run that lsmnt again, we'll see that I'm the owner of it now. Clear my screen. Now I want to create the RAM disk, so I'll type sudo space mount space -o size equals 2G, so that means 2 gigabytes. I have 4 gigabytes of RAM, so I'm going to allocate 2 gig that can be used for a RAM disk. Space -t space tmpfs space tmpfs space /mnt/RAM disk. I'll hit enter, and now if I type df space -h, you can see here I have the RAM disk mounted down here. I'll clear my screen. So now I can move into that RAM disk. I'll type cd space /mnt/RAM disk. I'll type touch test ls, and so it made that file test, so we know it works. Type rm test, type clear. Now I'm going to run a little benchmark. I'll type dd space if equals /dev/0 space of equals temp.txt space bs equals 1 capital M space count equals 1024. I'll hit enter, and this will write zeros to a file called temp.txt. So we got 362 megabytes per second. So that equates to about 2.9 gigabits per second. So now I'll type dd space if equals temp.txt of equals /dev/null space bs equals 1 capital M space count equals 1024. And that got 620 megabytes per second, or about 5 gigabits per second. So you can see this is very fast. So you could use this if you, like the example I gave before, where you're doing like say a webcam, or you could just use it if you want really fast access for some reason, like you're pulling data down and storing it in a file. Although in theory, if you're writing a program, you could just store the stuff in RAM in and of itself. You wouldn't have to store it to a file. But you could use this with the shell or anything like that. So if we want to get rid of this, we can just type cd space, and that'll take me to my home directory. Then I can type sudo space umount space /MNT/RAM disk, and that will unmount the RAM disk. So umount is unmount. Not sure why they didn't just call it unmount. I'm sure there's some reason. Now if we type df space -h, you can see the RAM disk is gone. I'll clear my screen here. So let's say we wanted this to come up on boot. So I can type sudo space nano space /etc/fs tab. Now if you're in the graphical interface, you can use what's called mousepad, which is like a graphical program, text editor, but I'm going to be using nano. And we want to go to the bottom here, and we want to add a line. We want tmpfs space /MNT/RAM disk space tmpfs space defaults, comma, no A time, comma, mode equals 755, comma, UID equals pi, comma, GID equals pi, comma, size equals 2G space 0 space 0, and then enter. So a couple things here to note. No wait time makes it so it doesn't write an access time on the file when you access it. Mode 755 is the sets the permissions, and UID and GID sets the person. So you could set this to whoever you need it to set to. Like if you're using this for the aforementioned web server, you might set that to, I think it's www-data, and then size is 2 gigabytes. And the zeros, that has to do with some backup thing. Now to get out of here, I'll type Control-O to save, Control-X to exit. So you might think you want to reboot to test this, but that's not a very good idea because you might have screwed up the FSTab file. So what you want to do is type sudo space mount space -a, and that will mount all the files in the FSTab. So now if I type df space -h, you can see we have a RAM disk here. So we can go into the RAM disk, cd /MNT/RAM disk, and I can just type touch test. The test file wrote, so we can remove that now. So I'll reboot this in a second so you can see that it actually auto mounts, but I want to do one more thing here. I'm going to go up and get my benchmark I did before. And we have the file in here, and we see it's 1 gigabyte. So if we type free now, and then I will remove that file, I'll do free again. You can see here under this buff cache, the buffer cache, it said it was about 1.4 gigabytes here, and now it's 0.4 gigabytes. So you can see that show up here, and it releases it too. So setting that for 2 gigabytes doesn't use all that memory right away. It only uses what it needs. So now I'll reboot the machine, and we'll check to see the RAM disk actually mounted up. Okay, I'll open up my terminal. I'll type df space -h, and here we have the RAM disk here. So now I can just type touch space /MNT/RAM disk, and then test, and that worked. I can type lsl MNT RAM disk test, and we see that that file is there. So this could be used for a variety of purposes, but I want to say also again that it does wipe out every time you reboot, so you don't want to put anything important here, but it's a good way to save wear on your disks and to have fast disk access. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.